So we had a time set to do the video, and the time came. Texted in our group text to see if people want to do the video, and I got 0 response. So instead of having the other 2 people in the group peer review me, I'm going to have my mom peer review me on my speech. So my topic is the Dave Ramsey plan, and the goal is to convince people that they should follow the Dave Ramsey plan or something similar when they're managing their money. Because in doing my research, I found that some people did a budget and were somewhat financially literate, but most of them, I believe only one person out of everyone had actually knew of the Dave Ramsey plan and followed it. A lot of people had just said they had heard about it, but didn't know any of the details. So that's why I decided to do that. Would you like to be a part of the 11 million households that have a net worth of over $1 million? Everyone today has to deal with money, so you should know how to deal with it responsibly. I'm an avid follower of Dave Ramsey and his program, and I even listen to his radio show just about every day. Today I'm going to explain the baby steps and how it's possible to become an everyday millionaire. First, I'm going to explain what the baby steps are. Many people today don't know how to properly take control of their money. At the time we hear people say, we hear people say that they'll always be in debt and always going to have a credit card payment, always going to have a car payment, always going to have a house payment, and that there's no way out. But I'm here to tell you that there is a better way to live your life and to manage your money. And did you even know that 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, as listed in a careerbuilder.com survey? Whether you're in debt or you have no payments, it is possible to be responsible with your money you bring in, and by following the Dave Ramsey plan, you can even be an everyday millionaire. Now that I have your attention, I'm going to explain what is called the baby steps. Step 1 is to save $1,000. For me, I did this by working an extra job. I was able to tighten down my monthly budget a little bit to get some extra dollars. Then with the extra income I got from my side job, it was able to go straight towards my $1,000 emergency fund. And I was able to do that in less than a month. Next, you list your debt smallest to largest, regardless of the interest rate, except for the house. So all your debts get put in one list. You start with the smallest, end with the largest, excluding your house. Next, you'll save 3 to 6 months of expenses as an emergency fund after you pay off all your debt. Steps 4, 5, and 6 can all be done simultaneously after you've saved $1,000 emergency fund, you've paid off all your debts, and you have 3 to 6 months. You now have 3 to 6 months of expenses for emergencies. 4, 5, and 6 are save 15% of your household income towards retirement, save for your kids' college, and pay off your home early. After you complete all of that, you have, for the most part, successfully completed the Dave Ramsey plan, with step 7 being to build wealth and to give generously. All of this is courtesy of the Dave Ramsey website. If you follow this plan and live on a budget, you will retire with dignity and be able to truly enjoy your retirement years. The Dave Ramsey Network did a study and found that 93% of millionaires live on a budget and 75% regularly invest, and 3/4 of the people surveyed never even used a credit card. That's coming from the Chris Hogan website, who's a Dave Ramsey affiliate. So as you can see, the people who win with money, they live on a budget, which is one of the big things Dave Ramsey talks about. They invest regularly, which is step 4, and they never used a credit card. That helps you manage your money better. The good news is you still have time. While most millionaires saved consistently for 28 years before they reached the $1 million mark, that doesn't mean you have to take that long. And that was from the National Study of Millionaires. If you have debt now that you need to pay off, the average family pays off about $5,300 in debt and saves $2,700 in the first 90 days after starting Dave's plan. That means even if you're behind the ball or you're just now finding out, you still have a chance to turn your money situation around, as millions of people have after they start following Dave's plan. Now that you know all the statistics, it's up to you if you want to be normal or better than normal. If you keep living how you are now, are you going to become a millionaire? If you keep living how you are now, are you going to even be able to retire? The choice is up to you. For example, my grandparents have saved and invested their entire lives. Both of them started with nothing. They were dirt poor. And today they're worth millions. The reason? They worked hard, lived on less than they made, and put money away in investments. Today, they live comfortably and are able to pick up any time they want and come spend time with us at a moment's notice. They're able to help invest in my future and my family's future through their generosity, and they might choose to leave money behind for the next generation so that we can get a jump start on doing the same for our kids. So this is what you should do. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that. So if you want to win with money and be able to enjoy retirement and be able to live generously, you should do what the people you look to do. And that is living on a budget, paying off debt, and putting money into retirement. I found that the best resource is DaveRamsey.com. There you'll find everything you need and all the guides you need in order to win with money and become an everyday millionaire. There's hundreds of groups and classes going on now that will help you learn about everything you need to know about managing your money properly and retiring with and being able to retire comfortably and live how the people in the examples I've explained live. So that's it. It's that simple. There's no magical formula. There's no get-rich-quick scheme. Follow the baby steps and do what the Millionaire Study do, and you too can live a life in financial peace, which is pay off debt, invest regularly, and live on a budget. So what are you going to do? The choice is yours. Are you going to live with purpose when it comes to your money so you can be generous to others and live relatively worry-free, or you will constantly be worried about how much month is left at the end of the money? So that's my video, and I'm going to turn it over to my mother, and she's been explained the Monroe's motivated sequence and what you have asked us to do for this speech, and she's going to give me a little bit of feedback.
This is hard to do for your own child, a spur of the moment, unprepared. I would maybe like to see a little more rehearsal of the speech so it just is a little smoother. But I think he covered most of the points. The only thing I didn't really see was focusing on the problem if you don't follow the Dave Ramsey plan. So in the attention and the visualization, there wasn't really a problem discussed, more just a solution. Other than that, I think he covered the need, the satisfaction, and the action quite well.
Alrighty, and that's it.